Wasserstein, they make some great accessories for a lot of different smart home products, specifically near and dear to my heart, security cameras. They make a lot of accessories for different brands, but we're talking about Nest cameras, specifically the Nest Cam battery, and we're talking about a 3-in-1 floodlight charger and mount for your Nest Cam. And again, Wasserstein sent this to me. It is not sponsored by them, so this is just my honest review, but thank you for sending this to me. We're going to unbox it, set it up, and then we're going to take it to my friend Ashley's because we don't have the wiring for it here, but we're going to get her feedback and then do a review once we see what it's all about. So let's get started. What up, everybody? It's George Langenbeer with Silver Hammer Surveillance. Here on the channel, we talk tech and we talk security. And once again, we're kind of talking about something that's both. We're talking about an accessory for a security camera, the Nest Cam battery, and that security camera is part of your Google Home. And so obviously a smart home device. So we're going to unbox it. We're going to go to my friend Ashley's and set it up. And then, yeah, after she uses it for a while and I get some feedback from her, we'll tell you what we think about it. So let's start by unboxing. All right, so let's see. We've got our user manual, pretty substantial user manual. Other documentation, plastic cover, the floodlight is set. Now, Nest does have the Nest Cam with floodlight. This is an alternative, so if you have the regular Nest Cam battery, you can kind of do the same thing with it. This kind of came out, this is $59.99, made by Wasserstein, and so it was kind of the alternative to that camera before that camera came out. But obviously, if you had the Nest Cam and you didn't buy that floodlight camera, you could still do that, and then you kind of coming in cheaper than just swapping to that floodlight camera. So this is a great alternative.
It looks like it has a lot of similarities to that camera.
It does. And we'll see. We did a review. Yeah, exactly. We did a review of that floodlight camera. Go back and check that out. And so we'll kind of compare it and see what we think. Then you just got your mounting hardware and accessories. And that's it. So yeah, we don't have the electrical, or we're actually renters here, so we don't have the ability to install that here. So we're going to install it at my friend's Ashley's, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back. So we've spent a little time with this thing, long enough that we're now in the new studio, so yay for that. But I want to thank Ashley and Dan. Ashley is a longtime supporter of Silver Hammer, our first technical employee. Dan is her husband and is a licensed electrician, but you do not need to be an electrician to install this thing. But I'm still thankful for him doing all the work. But yeah, so what is this thing? This thing, again, is a motion light. It's an accessory for the Nest indoor-outdoor battery camera. That camera just fits right on this thing. Wasserstein is great for accessories like that. They've got several of accessories for all sorts of different brands. Arlo, Ring, Nest. Go back and check out our video. We did one on several of their Nest accessories. Put the link in the description below for that. But yeah, so this is just a great addition if you have that Nest indoor-outdoor battery cam. Now, Nest also has a floodlight camera with the camera built in. That's specifically Nest. That camera's just got a couple different features, like it trips for events, which is animal, people, vehicles, and all motion, whereas this is just motion. But keep in mind your Nest indoor-outdoor battery camera is still going to work just like normal, which is also events, which is people, animals, vehicles in motion. But the light itself is just motion. Now keep in mind most of those events are going to be motion of some kind. Vehicles moving, people's moving, animals moving, so on and so forth. So some of the specs of this thing is 2400 lumens, which is the same as the Nest Floodlight camera. Looking at Ashley and Dan's yard, this thing lit it up pretty well. Now the video we did on the Nest Floodlight camera, check that out in the link in the description below. We did a full review on that camera and a setup and installation video, which was separate, but check those both out. So that was my parents' yard. They let me use their yard. So it's kind of hard to completely be apples to apples, but at the 2400 lumens, they both lit up a yard quite well. So this thing is, the motion range is 120 degrees. So it's got the sensor in the middle, it picks up motion within 120 degrees. It's 13 to 33 feet. So whatever object is moving within 120 degrees and 13 to 33 feet, this will set off. And basically once it sets off, if something stops moving, it'll turn off after 30 seconds. If the object keeps moving or whatever, it'll stay on. But when not in use, it'll shut off after 30 seconds. So keep that in mind. But so this is $69.99. The Nest indoor-outdoor battery camera is $179.99. And then the Nest Floodlight camera is $279.99. So this is a little bit cheaper if you want to go this route. So, you know, if you were thinking about either or, I'd probably go Nest Floodlight camera just because of the events and just because it's an actual Google product. I might spend the money on that, but this is made for Google product. So that's great. Wasserstein's got an official relationship with several different brands, one of them being Google. And so if you are going to buy an accessory, it's cool that they're kind of endorsed by Google. A little cheaper, but me personally, I'm just a brand guy, so I'd rather keep it in the family. But a great addition, especially if you've got the Nest indoor-outdoor battery camera again and you don't want to spend the extra money on that Floodlight camera. So I think Dan and Ashley were pretty happy with it. I let them keep that camera. And they're going to enjoy the Floodlight, so I'll continue to get their feedback. I was pretty impressed by what I saw. I was, I also tested the Nest Floodlight camera at my parents, like I said, and so I've kind of seen both. But for the same amount of lumens, these lights are very adjustable, which is cool, just like their Floodlight camera. I would kind of give the nod to the Nest Floodlight camera on looks, but as far as an aftermarket accessory, this looks pretty cool. And again, the camera just attaches on there nice and easy, and it makes it look like one camera or one unit. And it's got the tether to power your camera, so that's great. You don't have to worry about the battery on the indoor-outdoor battery camera anymore. It powers it constantly using the electrical. And so it's a great way to make your battery camera powered and get yourself some more light. Because one thing I will say about the Nest indoor-outdoor battery camera is the night vision does kind of suck. And so if you're worried about that, this is just going to kind of light up everything around it, and a great addition to that camera. So overall, I think we're all pretty impressed by it. Oh yeah, before I leave you, Wasserstein also sent me these skins for the Google Nest battery camera. So they slide on the base and they slide on the camera itself, very easy to install, come in a couple different colors. And people ask me all the time, do you have that camera in a different color? They've done a bunch of market research and determined that the camera should be white, but if you want a black camera or a different color camera, this is a great way to do it. So I'll put a link in the description below. They're relatively inexpensive, and if you want to check them out in the description. But yeah, what do you think about all the above? What do you think of that 3-in-1 charger Floodlight camera? What do you think of the skins? So hopefully you liked this video. Hopefully you liked our little review and our installation of that bad boy. Smash the like button if you did. We very much appreciate your support. Again, we have videos every Tuesday. Hope to see you every week. Until next time, peace and love.